I'm going to keep this pretty short and sweet today, but today is one of those days where I just want to quit day trading. I didn't have the worst day I've ever had, but I think just several things compounding in my personal life and in my trading journey that have just really thrown me for a loop, and I'm on a pretty significant losing streak. I think anybody watching these videos will see the past like 2 weeks have been. I don't think I've had like a single winning day, and that's pretty bad. And I kind of want to just talk about psychology today, why I'm feeling the way I am, and things of that nature. I was not able to import my trades for some reason today, but I did lose just over $400 today. Again, I'm trading on Apex Valuations account, so I'm not losing my money. I'm just mostly, if you see me this disappointed, I'm mostly disappointed because most of the time I'm making stupid decisions. And these are decisions and mistakes that I'm making that I know I shouldn't be making. It's not about the money. It is about the decisions that I'm making and that I can't seem to get this thing figured out. So I'm just a little bit frustrated, but that's more like long-term psychology stuff that I've got to work through. But either way today, we had a lot of buying pressure off of the open. I didn't trade anywhere in here. I was kind of just waiting to see if something would develop later on. And then we kind of just sold off the rest of the day. I took one or two scalps here, and I made like $75 this morning, maybe $100 on some scalps. And then I didn't take a trade until we got to, I want to say right about here. And we had a little bit of consolidation here, so we had a couple of these like what look like H patterns headed down. A lot of selling pressure. This was the 4-hour trend line that I had mentioned in a previous video, and we were kind of dancing around it. And we broke below it, and we didn't really seem to be making like a lot of progress. It was kind of just the opposite of yesterday, which felt like kind of like a slow grind downward. And I saw these two 5-minute candles along with a lot of these decent wicks, and this looked pretty bullish, and I ended up getting long basically right at the top of this candle. And I set a pretty steep stop loss, and that really killed me. And I ended up losing most of the rest of the money. I think I lost $400 on that stop loss because I'm trading 10 MES contracts, and I set a really, really risky stop loss. I was risking like, I think well over 10 points, right? I'm not going to do that math right now. Very risky stop loss regardless. A part of me set that stop loss because I felt like there's no way that this is going to reverse on me. And, I'm sorry. I went long on this candle here as we were breaking above the overnight low. That's right. We didn't have any candles that really closed below this, and this wick and these two 5-minute green candles, and then I got long right here at the overnight low, and I set my stop here. So what is that? I entered at 41.61, and I set a stop at 41.53, so an 8-point stop loss with essentially one ES contract, and that was basically the trade that killed me today. And a part of me was so certain that the trade was going to go my way. I got in long. I liked what was happening. I was excited. I set a super deep stop loss because I was like, there's no way it's going to turn around on me now. And I just sat there and watched it. I don't know what happened. I just sat there and watched it just drop. And that was it. I ended up getting my teeth cleaned later in the day, so a lot of this nonsense, I didn't do anything. And then I got in here, and I made like maybe $40 back. We're pretty insignificant, but in the grand scheme of things, I am really frustrated with myself. And I think really the answer is just relax. Don't be so hard on myself, and then continue my education. I feel like education recently has taken a backseat when it comes to my trading, and I've spent more time doing like what do they call it, chart time or charting hours. And so I just don't think that's the answer right now. I think for me, I've only been doing this 6 months, right? I don't even have a strategy, which, you know, might be crazy, but that's probably why I'm doing so bad. I don't have a plan. I feel like almost every day I go into the markets, like trying something new, like trying new indicators, right? I have a couple of indicators that I'm trying right now. I'm doing the 9 EMA and I'm doing the 20 EMA right now. I've been using VWAP. I like VWAP, and I'm starting to get a little familiar with VWAP, but the 9 and 20 EMAs are new for me, so I'm still learning how to use those. I don't have any supplier demand zones drawn either, so like I just need to get back to education, put that at the forefront, and sorry, I wasn't showing. I have the 9 EMA, which is the blue one. The light purple is 20 EMA, and then bright purple is VWAP. These are the 2 standard deviations up and down of VWAP. But either way, just feeling kind of defeated. So maybe it's time to, I guess what they say is like, take a step back so you can take 2 steps forward. So I still want to keep posting these videos, but I want to put a little bit more emphasis on my own personal education and personal growth when it comes to actually learning technical analysis and strategies, risk management. I think that's where the most bang for my buck is going to be. And that's it. Peace. See you next time.